Alright. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome in, knuckleheads. Got Lone Cowboy Adventures below me here. Of course, I'm on top. You know, the important people are on top. We put the other people down below. But all that, let's get serious here right off the bat, right? Okay? We got to get serious, right, Ken?
Yes.
All right, let's get out to me first here. All right, so here you go. See, did you know, Ken, that all year long now, you can get Girl Scout cookies at discount prices at great value there. Fudge Mints, they got the peanut butter ones, all of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there you go, people. There's, and so I'm sorry, little Girl Scouts. I'm eating Girl Scout cookies all year long. You can't hold out on me anymore and then charge me outrageous prices.
Those peanut butter ones I used to eat all the time with a glass of milk.
All right, thanks, Lila says we all look good and sound good. That's good. Hey, this is, UFO, paranormal. This ain't that right now, but, kind of breaking news here in Oklahoma. Up in the Tulsa area, we had a meteor that broke the sound barrier, lit up the sky. So let's get out some video. And Ken, do you have your drink ready?
Yeah.
All right, okay. We're feeling good here on Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show. It's going to be a rip-roaring good time. I can't wait to open up the lines. We'll get the phone number up here in a little bit, but here we go. Let's roll this beautiful bean footage. Hold on. Here it comes. This happened last night, by the way, so that's weird how that one thing was trailing behind it too on this video. But
up there, right up on top.
Yeah, so it was really bright, broke the sound barrier, woke everybody up in Tulsa area. So let's go out and see if we can find another one real quick here. I'll stand by, everybody. I think this was a pretty good. There's one. Hold on. Meteor. Okay. I've got the sound killed so we don't get any copyright. Let me just get out here. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
See how it lit up the whole night there? And
yeah.
Pretty bright. And then they show it again out here. Let's go out here a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, the tree. Watch the tree over to the right.
Yeah.
Look at the shadow.
They'll show it again here, I think.
Yeah.
All right, come on now. One more time. Here we go. You can see the reflection in the window there. And boom, you see that tree just light up over there. I guess I could go full screen here.
Yeah, here.
See if we can get it.
Right there in the center of the windshield, I think. Right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. One more time, and then we'll get back. We'll get going here. There you go. You can see it in the reflection there, and then boom, that tree just lights up, and you can see the shadow. So it was really bright, and so a little bit of excitement up there in Tulsa woke people up in the middle of the night. So that was pretty cool.
That was crazy. Yeah.
So here we go. Phone number is 405-373-6190. If you got any good ghost stories, give us a call. I'm going to get that up here so I can get ready to answer
if anybody
calls.
heard that or saw that in the Tulsa Broken Arrow area.
Yeah, we got a lot of viewers in that area. So
I think they said they even saw it or heard it in Arkansas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, like Muskogee, the whole kind of area. And, of course, I asked Jason tonight, and he said, no, we slept right through that sucker. So he's a busy man. So, yeah, they didn't see it at all. So, hi, Tom and Rhonda, Lila.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. Lou. Oh, my gosh. Little Frenchie Ann is in, Melinda Dobson, and Roberta's in here. Okay, well, we got a good show. Even my wife decided that she could jump in and say hi. So the phone is wide open. It was funny. I was I cleaned out these documents the other night, and out of the garage, from my old Air Force days. I'm sure they don't care about that at all, so don't worry about it, These things just happen.
Right.
I won't go to Leavenworth or anything like that. But I was talking, I'm a janitor, so you're getting your news and everything from a janitor here, people. But cleaning out some rooms. This one teacher tonight, I said, "Hey, you got any good ghost stories? You can call in, right?" And she goes, "Nah, nothing." And then she goes, "Well," and I'm busy, and then she starts talking to me for like 20 minutes about all the ghost experience.
Right.
She's like, one time, these two nozzles with water, just, any old knob that you have to twist on, right? Eat, with the big handles, right?
Right.
She says she's in a room with a bunch of other people, and the handles just go, wee, and then the water just starts. I was like, well, that's a paranormal experience right there,
Exactly.
Gosh, save that for the show. But, these people are young. They don't want to join us, old people. But,
right.
So I told a couple teachers, highly doubt they'll call in. Lila last week had a really good one with the presence. Mike had a whole bunch, the Gordon's fisherman, the ghost of the Gordon's fisherman. We had Zombie 5 Dumpster Dive called in with the summoning up a demon, which, as a kid, don't do that, people. Don't do it. But
one of the old farmhouses I grew up had one of those boards that I used to play with,
Oh yeah. You don't.
Oh my gosh, you don't want to mess with that stuff.
No, you don't want to.
But I was only like 6 years old, I think,
But come on, anybody that's friends with Ken, Truck. Oh, we got a call coming in. Hold on, people.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
Hello, who do we have on the air?
It's Tom. How's it going?
What's up, Tom? Can you hear him, Ken?
No.
All right, hold on.
What?
Ken, I'm just making sure that Ken can hear you. He can't hear you, so I'm going to have to do something real quick. Stand by, Tom.
All right.
All right, sorry about this.
It's all right.
It's gonna. Okay, so he can't hear you. All right, can anybody? Okay, I know what I got to do. Yeah. Stand by. This is just a technical.
You want me to call back?
No. It's on me. It's on me right now, Tom. I just got to do something very quick.
I'm just calling to help you get the kinks worked out so it'll go good.
Yeah. I appreciate it. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
All right, so I got that up there. I just got to select a different mic. Ken, you're just going to hear yourself. That's just too bad.
That's fine.
All right. All right, Ken, can you hear Tom now?
Hello,
yes,
kid.
I can hear him fine.
Okay, now, Tom, whenever Ken asks you a question, I'm going to have to relay it. But that's the only glitch I got going on right now. I need one more technology to make this all work. What's going on, Tom, and how is Rhonda?
She's doing great. She's getting ready for work tomorrow.
Okay.
So I saw the show, and I thought, everybody's had experiences that seem a little weird to them at times.
Absolutely. What do you got for us, Tom?
My mother, she always seemed to know everything I was doing that wasn't right when I was growing up. And I never could get away with anything. And I always said she had a sixth sense.
Yeah.
Well, I went away to college in Coffeyville, Kansas. It was 1979. And I was a DJ there at KGGF in Coffeyville.
Right.
And I had a travel disco, and I had lights and music and everything in a van. Well, I was driving the van.
Stand by.
Give us 30 seconds.
All right.
It'll be
Everybody,
right back.
Cox Cable has really been sucking here, Tom, and I get hit like once an hour. So, okay, start again. You're traveling along and start over again.
Okay, I'm in the van.
Okay.
With all the radio equipment, the music.
I don't know if y'all can hear me or see me, but you just give us a second.
This is the 70s, right? Disco. Well, go forward from in time now, 3 hours.
Okay, 3 hours.
Silas is back.
My mother calls me on the phone in a panic and says, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
Wonder
And
if
I
I
said,
need to do anything, Mark.
"Yeah, Mom." Now, keep in mind, I haven't talked to her for 2 weeks. We have had no communication. I'm away at school, and I got
Okay,
things
you
going
got me.
on, and I hadn't called Mom, right?
Right.
Well, I said,
Lila
"Yeah,
says,
Mom, I'm okay. Why?"
they have me.
She said, "Well, I just had a dream that you were in your van, and you rolled it over.
Can you see me and hear me still?
You were hurt really bad."
Right.
I said, "Okay, you're freaking me out, Mom."
Oh.
I did have a wreck,
No kidding.
and I did roll the van.
Wow.
The truck driver
Long shag
hit me,
carpet.
And I rolled the van, and I'm at the ER right now, but
Yeah,
I'm fine. The guy
because
that
I'm
was
going.
drinking is
Yeah,
not so
I'm going
good.
through
He's in another
Mark's
van down
internet,
the
so
hall
that
from
I
me.
might be delayed too.
But I'm okay. How did you know? Did somebody call you? No, I had a dream, I told you. I just woke up, and I called immediately when I woke up to make sure you were okay. I said, "A dream? Oh, my God." She actually pictured the wreck exactly like it was,
What?
with all the stuff spinning around in the van. Now, tell me that's a coincidence.
No, it can't be, Tom. That's-
No, it can't.
No.
So when people tell me that there's no such thing as people who can see the future or have premonitions, or there's no such thing as ghosts, I'm always reminded in my mind of that time that she called me when I was away at college, because she had no clue what was going on.
There you go. That's mother's intuition right there.
It was. I have instincts, my instincts, but it doesn't tell me anything.
Right. Now let's see. I'm gonna ask Ken. Ken, do you have any?
Right.
Can you hear Tom talking? Ken? Oh, he can't hear us. Hold on. I don't know why Ken can't hear us. Hold on. Let me try something really quick, Tom.
He
I'm
could
sorry.
Turn on his cell phone and listen.
Well, let's see. Ken, can you hear me? All right, let me
Can you
just
hear me
make
now?
sure. Well, I got you, Tom. I'm just trying to get
I'm
Ken.
just joking.
Ken was talking over top of you because he can't hear none of us. I'm trying to get him back to normal. So let me just see if I can get Ken back to normal here. Stand by. I know this is a train wreck, people. We know. It'll be all right. All right. Ken, can you hear us, Ken? Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Let me go back to... Well, Tom, you've been kind of quiet here lately, Tim. I hope everything's going good. You guys just working hard down there?
Yeah, we've had a lot of stuff going on that we're doing videos about, and we haven't been able to talk about them. We're just doing videos, and we've been doing 3 or 4 different videos at the same time. So we'll be releasing those pretty soon.
Okay, well, good. We'll be looking forward to them. Ken, can you hear us now? Ken's just off in La La Land here. Can you hear us? Ken? Hold on, let me go to one different mic here. Tom, Ken, can you hear us, Ken? You gotta hit refresh. Somebody tell Ken to hit refresh on his Ninja screen there, and he'll be able to hear again. Oh, there he goes. I don't... Can you hear us, Ken? Ken, are you there? All right. Tom, this is a train wreck as usual.
I know. I can't hear him, dear.
That's all right.
Refresh on their Ninja screen.
Have people call in.
He's been noticed. I don't know if he's... Of course, I'm going to hit
Have people
refresh.
Tell about not just UFO stories, but moments in their past where there was no explanation for it. It
Right.
just was.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. I just refreshed him. We'll see if that does anything. I could hear him clicking away, Tom.
Yeah, he's moving around on the screen and everything.
But that was a
Ken,
good call.
can you hear me?
Ken, can you hear us, Ken? All right.
Test one. Test one.
No. You know how radio goes, Tom.
Oh yeah.
Anything else, Tom?
The
You ever
dog wants to be heard.
have you ever seen anything in the sky, Tom?
Yes, I have.
Oh, tell us about it here.
Well, this was I was about 14 years old or 15, and I ran home because I saw this really bright light coming down on top of us when we were outside playing. And
Okay.
it could have been a helicopter. I don't know. But it was real bright, and it was slowly coming down. And then when I took off running, it took off. And that was all it was. But it was weird because I was just 14 or 15 years old. And Mother said, oh, you can hear now. Cool.
Yeah.
Mother said, that's what you get for not paying attention and minding me. I told you to be in at dark. You were supposed to come in when the sun goes down and the
Okay.
street lights come on. And
All right.
that's what you get. So she didn't buy the bright light story, even though it was real to me. She said that was what you get for not paying attention to the time and getting your butt in the house.
Well,
But okay, Mom.
let me get Ken filled in here. Okay, so Ken, Tom was in a accident with his decked out 70s van, okay? And his mother called and said, hey, I just had an intuition that you wrecked in your van. And she saw it completely exactly the way it happened and everything. So mother's intuition.
Wow.
So do you have any questions for Tom? And I'll relay them to him.
That's pretty good.
All right. Well, Ken says that's pretty good. And Ken, have you ever had any mother intuition calls from your mom?
No, I'm glad she didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope she didn't see half the crap we did, because they'd be sorely depressed if they knew all the stuff we did as kids. Well, Tom...
Oh my gosh.
And Tom says he's got some videos coming out here soon. Tom, are you going to make it up to Empty Homestead's meet and
Yeah,
greet?
we booked a room the very day that they announced that it was going to happen over at 10 Killer Lodge. We booked a room.
Oh, yeah, we got to do that here real quick. We're definitely there.
Yeah.
And we'll probably be like out in the boondocks because we're procrastinating, but we're definitely going. There's no way we're going to miss it. And we're waiting for the Pinecone Fest to be released again next year. That's going to be a rip-roaring good time. That was one of the best.
Hey,
that was a great time.
that
Just
was fun.
it was the best.
October, though, because it was so hot, it was miserable. And I found out about the first or second week of October, it was so much cooler. So we're going to move it back a week or so to make it better for everybody.
Well, yeah, and it's going to snow then. It's going to be the freak snowstorm.
Probably right.
And it's still going to be a rip-roaring good time. Hey, I tell everybody, it was hot that night. It was kind of muggy, but, I got enough sleep to have enough sleep, and it was good to be uncomfortable a little bit and just be around a lot of friends. You could hold it anytime you want to, Tom. It was a blast. It was a great meetup.
I was so glad you came, and Debbie and everybody was there. It was awesome.
It was a good
made us
time.
feel really good that everybody showed up and had a good time.
So, Tom, have you ever partaken in any of these great value fudge mint? They're like Girl Scout cookies. You can get the peanut butter ones. You can get everything on these things, and they're just like the real deal.
No,
Just
but I'm going to try it. I see them.
Oh, man. Year round, you can get Girl Scout cookies now at discount prices. I'm eating one right now as we're talking.
And they're a great value.
Yeah, they're great value, Walmart brand Girl Scout cookies. They're ripping off the Girl Scouts. All right. Well, Tom, I appreciate you calling in and getting this ball started. Let's see
You bet.
if we can have somebody else jump on the line here with the. I had
Thanks, bro.
All right, take it easy, Tom. Ken says
Take
goodbye
care.
too.
That's not fair.
I know.
Bye, guys.
Ken can't say nothing. I'm in charge of everything.
Before I go,
What's that?
can I get one of those cookies before I go?
Oh yeah, here you go. I just hand.
Thanks, man.
There you go. All right. Tom's it, man. At home. Oh, we got a call from Ryan, the other brother. Stand by.
All right.
Hold on. I gotta get this quick.
Call from.
Ryan, other brother.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Oh, I've been waiting for this, Ryan. I'm glad you stayed awake. What do you got going on? See, Ryan's another faithful truck driver. He's out and about, and he's got to get some rest, people. He's got to get up at 12 o'clock to start driving again. So let's get at it. Ryan, I know you got a good one.
Yeah, I'm in Walcott, Iowa 80 truck stop.
Okay.
But, actually, I got two of them, and I got a bunch of them, but I don't want to tell them all at once.
You got to
That's why
tell
I'm
us
calling
something.
in. But I want to give you a choice between hearing the footprints or seeing a pipe pick up and move. Which one will you want to hear?
Both of them, but oh man, the pipe picked up and moved. Let's start out with that one first.
Well, okay, that requires a little backstory.
Okay.
Y'all heard of New London? I don't know if y'all have heard of New London, Texas. The school explosion where the natural gas blew up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the bodies, they took them to the warehouse over in Overton, one of the places they took them.
Okay.
And years later, my uncle moved over there and was looking for a warehouse to rent because he was doing woodworking stuff.
Okay.
Well, couldn't find that. He finally found that one. He didn't know nothing about it, and it was cheap. So he gets it, goes into the back room, and there's a whole bunch of coffins stacked up.
Oh my God, that's never good.
No. And man, this place was haunted bad. And but to make a long story short, it was me, my dad. I think my brother was there. I can't remember. I'm almost certain.
Okay.
But we were standing in the main building part of it, and to come in through the front door, you walk through like a little kind of a tunnel office area type deal,
right.
just a
Yep.
lower elevation.
Yeah.
And there was when you come out there, there's about a 6-inch clay pipe that was leaned up against the wall.
All right.
And then as they come through, it was my mom, my two sisters, and my aunt. As they come through and cleared that little walkway, that little arched door there,
Right.
a pipe, we were all watching it, a pipe picked up,
Oh,
you know,
of course.
straight up,
Yeah.
moved over it picked up about 2 foot off the ground, moved over about 3 or 4 foot, and then fell over in front of them and shattered.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
Wow.
That
It's just,
well, you can't deny that. It's like whenever,
no.
last show we had Lila. You know, the packages lift up and we're rotating around the Christmas tree. So that's
yeah.
you know, whenever a clay pipe lifts off the ground 2 foot and falls, and you have multiple witnesses.
Well, yeah, that was just one of the things. My uncle, my granddad went there and he swore he'd never tell what happened, but it scared him to death. But my uncle was in there one time working, and you know it's haunted. Okay,
Of course.
There's, and not to make
Well,
light of
there's
this.
Ryan. There's coffins in there. There's coffins.
Yeah.
It's gonna be haunted.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is not to make light of it,
Okay.
because it's kids in there, you know.
Oh,
They're
okay.
lost.
Yeah. Oh,
that's where they took the bodies.
Well, yeah,
But
I
there
shouldn't
would
be making fun of that.
Stains. There'd be blood stains on the floor,
Oh,
and
good
it's a
grief.
wooden floor. Wherever the blood stains were, it'd be bowed up and tore up.
Oh, my goodness.
Why that, I don't know. But my uncle, for whatever reason, it never bothered him. He was in there one day, and he was making these little wobble ducks. I don't know what you call them. They're little ducks you push with a stick. And
Well, you're making that up now, Ryan. You're making that up.
Yeah.
What is a waffle duck?
A wobble duck, it's a little duck, wooden duck he made, and it had a stick, and you'd push it, and the feet were round, and it had like leather straps on the feet, and they would flap the ground when they rolled.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, everybody, a waffle duck.
A wobble, not waffle.
Oh, wobble. I was like a waffle duck. Okay, wobble duck. Okay, that makes better. Okay, I'm with you. I'm following you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, it flapped. But he had those parts of those sticking up, sitting on the shelf, and he was in there.
Let me guess. Wait, hold on.
Flying. Yeah.
They started moving, right?
No, they started flying across the room at him.
Okay.
They were hitting him with them.
Oh my goodness! Of course. What?
Wow.
This place, I mean, they finally tore the building down. The foundation's still there, or some of it is. But yeah, they finally tore it down. And that's in Overton, Texas.
Oh.
And if y'all ever curious about it, look up photos of New London School that blew up.
Yeah, you made me look at. You had me look at that before.
Yeah.
So I know what you're talking about now. That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's bad enough. I was like going with the easy, for sure thing. Like they just started wobbling. No, they were flying. Of course.
They were being thrown at him.
Thrown at him. Okay.
He just locked it up and went home. Went back next day. It just.
That's because he's.
That never bothered him.
Because he's got the armor of God. That's why, right? Whenever you got the armor of God, you just say, yeah, these wobble ducks are being thrown at me, but nothing's gonna bother. They can't harm me. Ken, hold on. Let me get Ken involved here because of my terrible technology. Ken, from one truck driver to another, you got any questions about these wobbling ducks being thrown or anything? You got anything for me?
It's kind of like a wobbling tire going down the road.
He says it's kind of like a wobbling tire going down the road. That's all he's got.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Yeah. But like I said, I got a bunch more, but
he's up there by my hometown.
If I do these again, I'll call in and tell some more.
Well, yeah, you're truly up in. Well, Ken's picking his teeth right now for you. He's up there pretty close to the Iowa truck stop. He's up there in.
Really?
Hold on, let me get a town for you. Go ahead, Ken. What town are you from?
Walcott, Iowa.
Walcott, Iowa is where.
That's where I went to junior high.
That's where he went to junior high. Well, he grew up there. Now he's down in I want to say Kansas.
Kansas City.
Kansas City area.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Okay.
Yep.
So if you're ever driving around, Ryan, hey, you'll love Ken. You stopped in here. You got to stop in and hook up with Lone Cowboy Adventures one day, and just you guys will laugh your butt off like we do whenever we're together, because you guys will hit it off. You're two peas in the pod, just like we are.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, what's the other story?
Well, it ain't as good, but it's kind of neat.
It's gonna be as good if it's coming from Ryan, the other brother. It's gonna be good.
See, these are different buildings. I don't know if I want to get into what happened in the house when we grew up in. I probably have to think about those. But my dad, he was vice president of this company, and they had a warehouse rented across town. It's a town of about 3,000 people. They called it the White House. So they get this back in, I guess, the 90s. They get a alarm code, is going off. So we go out there, and it's a warehouse where they used to make trailer houses. So it's got one huge sliding door and then a walk-in door built into that.
Okay, I'm
So
on. All right.
I guess it's still a little bit daylight left. But have you ever heard someone walk real heavy? You hadn't seen them come around the corner yet, but they're walking real heavy, and you can hear the boots, and you can tell
Yeah.
it's a big dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, so we open up the door, and right in front of the walk-through door, you can hear those footsteps. Just sound like a huge dude just
All right.
walking back and forth right there. I look at my dad. He looks at me. He says, "Shut the door. Let's go."
We're done with
No
that.
one there. Yeah, no one there, but you could hear walking back and forth.
Well, that's pretty
And
creepy.
then, I don't know, however long later, during workday, he called us. He told us to go out there, meet us out there.
Wait.
and,
Wait, hold on. Just you or with your dad?
Well, he was at work, and he
Okay.
called my mom. He told whoever she can bring him out there. And I can't remember who all was there. I know
How
it was
old
me
are
and
you?
my mom.
How old are you?
Oh, man, I don't know. Probably
Roughly.
12, maybe.
Okay, so you're a young kid. He didn't tell you
Yeah.
to go out there by yourself, obviously, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No, so we go out there. And remember, they used to build a trailer house here. We go out there.
I forgot
it's my
that.
dad,
But thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, it's my dad and several of his employees were standing at the front door. I thought, what in the world's going on? He said, "Y'all come here and listen to this." And they slid the big door open, and in it's like a long alleyway, but off to the side there's rooms where they would store stuff, like lumber and whatnot. But off to one of them sides, you could hear lumber being tossed around.
Oh,
Well,
of course.
I just, I said, well, let's go look and see what it is. And I started in there, and my dad grabbed me and said, "No, you ain't going in there." None of them would go in there, but I wanted to go see what it was. But
Well, heck
they wouldn't
yeah.
let me.
Well,
It was supposed to be abandoned, but somebody was taking it over.
let's get, Ken, you got any questions on that one?
No.
He's got nothing for you. He's very puzzled on that one. But
Yeah.
I tell you, whenever I was a kid, we had this, old house. Well, not old house, but it was an older house with, a complete just basement with, block, right? And the washer and
Yep.
dryer was down there, right? And of course, this is funny. It's called a Pittsburgh toilet. Like everybody had this toilet with like no walls. Like if you were down there, everybody saw you crapping, right? It's called a Pittsburgh
Oh, yeah.
toilet. And that way, people coming home, if you were dirty and stuff like that, you go crap in the basement before you got into the. It's like a wash house kind of deal. But
Yeah.
I digress. I'm getting a little off subject here. So I was petrified to go down there at night. Petrified. I thought there was going to be monsters that jumped out at me because it was dark and then ominous down in that basement, right? But then one day, I said to myself, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm tired of being scared of going in the basement, right? If a monster gets me, I guess I'm dead. Whatever. I'm not going to be scared. And from that day,
Whatever's gonna happen.
yeah, whatever happened, happens. And I said, I'm going in that basement. And I never was scared from that day on. And then all of a sudden, I lost all my fear of the basement because I just stopped worrying about it. I was tired of being afraid. So I see where you're at. Like, let's just get in there. This is crazy stuff going on in there. Let's go find out what's going on.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one more something that happened at the house.
All right.
Remember how I said there was coffins in there?
Yeah, of course.
Well,
That's
one of those
you started off
coffins-
with the whole call was like, there's a bunch of coffins, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be
Yeah.
good.
Well, one of those coffins, there's a bunch of kids' coffins. That's why it never bothered me so much, because it was kids that, I think when you die, you know, you're still alive. You're just in a different dimension or whatever. I don't know.
Right.
But anyways, one of those coffins wound up at our house.
Oh.
In the barn behind our house. Why my dad bought it home?
Why is that possible?
Yeah. My dad and uncle were weird.
Okay.
But,
so you took the coffin. I want to get
did.
Well, no, yeah. Your dad thought, what the heck? Let's bring a coffin home. Okay. I just want to make sure the audience is all caught up on that.
Yeah.
All right.
I know my mom seen it, but I don't know who. I didn't see it, but my mom swears about it. I think Roger may have. I can't remember.
Oh, good God. I forgot about Roger.
But, yeah, there'd be a boy that would walk from the barn in the back of the property. We had about an acre back there, or half an acre. He'd walk from the back of the property up towards the middle and then disappear. And my mom's seen it several times. And he was dressed in like 30s and 40s clothes.
Wow. Well,
and,
if anybody's just joining in, Roger is Ryan's twin brother, right? Or just brother?
Yep. No
twins.
twins.
They're not identical, but they are identical. I don't care what they say. They're both the same. So you guys are like both witnessing.
Because I'm way better looking.
Yeah. So that would be great if he would have called in on this one. Maybe he's listening. I don't know. But so he saw it too, right?
I don't know. I think he did, but I'm not sure.
All right. So anything else? Like anything going on at your house?
No. Other than when you're around ghosts a lot, you can kind of, I ain't saying I'm psychic, but you can kind of sense like when they're present or something.
Yeah.
Other than kind of sensing something, no, I hadn't had.
Okay. So your place is
nothing.
pretty normal. And so
yeah.
anything okay, before I let you go, anything out on the road? Like you've been truck driving too. Anything up in the sky? Anything crazy that you've seen, or everything cool out on the road?
No, nothing really out on the road I've seen.
All right. So let's get this straight. If anybody wants to know why Ryan is the way he is, his dad brings coffins home.
Yeah. And if y'all do these shows, if you do another one,
right,
I might
right.
tell y'all some stuff that happened in the house that's a little
Oh,
more
yeah. Okay.
demonic.
Yeah.
But not right here. I gotta think about that.
You got to get some sleep because Ken knows he's got. You got your 11. You got to rest for 11 hours and get a good night's sleep so you can hit the road. Okay, Ken.
Yeah.
With my terrible technology, do you have any questions for Ryan before he gets some sleep in his truck?
Tell Ryan that if he ever gets around Kearney, Missouri,
Okay.
for the night, give me a shout. You know?
Kearney. If you're ever near Kearney, Missouri, you got to give Ken a shout out, and you guys will, can hook up. If, of course, you're not driving.
Yeah, I'm through there all the time.
He's through there all the time, Ken. So I'll give him your. Is it all right to give him your number?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll give him your number, and you guys can hook up. You guys won't stop laughing for eat at the truck stop and just have a rip roaring good time. All right.
Yeah, that sounds
Maybe I'll
great.
bring him a coffin.
Meet up with him.
Yeah, Ken says he's got a coffin for you.
Yeah, man, you feel sorry for them because they're kind of like lost souls.
Right.
One minute they're getting ready for class, and then next they're dead, and they don't know why.
Kablowy.
Yeah, it's if y'all don't know the story of that, look up on YouTube, and that's why natural gas smells the way it does, is because of that.
Yeah. So they can know. Yeah, you showed me that story. I did look into it, and it reminds me of whenever I was running my satellite truck. I had to go down there and cover the story in West Texas. Like,
oh yeah,
this fertilizer plant just went kablowy and took out like one part of all West Texas, and I had to try to work in there with my satellite truck to, get all set up. And
when you
night.
say West Texas, that literally is the name of the town. It ain't West.
Yeah,
Texas.
It's West.
The town, West.
So you can Google that if you want to. The West Texas explosion.
I didn't know you covered that.
Yeah, I got a call. And of course, it happened late, and they're like, "Oh, you got to get there." Of course, I'm in Oklahoma City, area, so it's a good 5 hours to get down there, barring getting my truck and everything. And of course, as I'm going there, like, "Where are you? Where are you? How far out are you?" And then I got down there, and then I had to work through all these cops to get to the place that they wanted to. And they're all mad at me because they're like, "What took you so long?" I'm like, "Oh my God, I had to wake up. I had to drive down to Texas. I had to talk my way through 5, cop, places to get to where you wanted me to go to. And I made it. I'm here. Let's start working." Good grief. Give me a break. But,
yeah, you can't teleport it there.
Oh my gosh. I hated my job. Always in the middle of the night whenever I did news. Breaking news, it always happens in the middle of the night. But all right.
Yeah.
Anything else, Ryan, you want to tell us tonight, and save the rest for another call? But thanks for calling in, Ryan.
Yeah, I'll
get some sleep.
I'll think about that other stuff on next time.
Okay. That was a great call. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah. And so we got
take care.
All right. So we're going to let Ryan get some sleep. We had Ryan. We had Tom, of course, with his mother intuition. And man, good show so far, Ken. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's pretty good. I want to hear something about the big hairy man.
Sasquatch? Anybody have any Sasquatch?
Yeah.
Sightings? Anything. We're talking anything weird. Just, I don't know. This has nothing to do with it, but I can't even come up with anything as good as these are good stories on the last two episodes. I got nothing like this. I wish I would. I wish I seen some stuff, and I'm not gonna knock anybody that tells me these, because A, I trust all these people, and B, they have witnesses that are with them that see this. It's not just one people that see all this. They all have
the funny thing is,
witnesses.
You mess around on Marketplace around Halloween, and once in a while you'll come across a coffin for sale.
Oh. That's just weird. That's just not right, Ken.
It's weird, but he mentioned those coffins, and I was like, wow. It reminded me of Facebook Marketplace.
Let's see. I haven't been watching the chats. These calls have been enthralling. So let me just catch up over here. Did you all see the No. I guess Homestead Lewis, and do you all see the size of that cougar the ex-football player killed? It was actually no. I got to get back out and watch some news here. See what's going on here. Treasure Hunter. Hello, Treasure Hunter. He's on. Lila. See, Lila said goodnight a while ago, but then Ryan called, and she's like, "Good gosh!" It started off with coffins. And she's like, "I'm not going to bed yet." We got a call. Stand by. Everybody, stand by.
Call from
Deb.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right, I think this is my wife. Deb, welcome in.
But then Ryan called. She's like, "Good gosh, it started."
Deb, can you hear us?
And she's like, "I'm not going to bed yet."
Oh, she's listening to the Debbie. Put down the iPad and just talk to us on the phone.
Hello.
Hey, how are you tonight, Deb?
I'm good.
Okay.
How are you?
We're just having a show right now. What are you doing?
I'm calling in to tell you my story.
All right, let's hear your story.
Okay, so I work downtown, and at lunchtime, I would always go to the mall. and just walk around.
All right.
I didn't go there to eat or anything else, right? I just went there to walk around, right?
All right. Yeah, that's what women do. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So I go to walk into the store.
Okay.
Right? Or into the mall, right?
Right.
And this lady comes up to me and she's like, "Do you have money for the bus?"
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, "No, I don't have money for the bus because I don't ever eat at the mall. I don't carry money, anything, right?"
Right.
And so I said, "No, I'm sorry, I don't have money for the bus.
All right.
I don't have change for the bus."
Okay, is this going to get paranormal anytime soon?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I walk into the mall.
Okay. Right.
And I reach in my pocket and I pull out a whole bunch of change in my pocket. I didn't know I had.
All right.
And so I turn around to go give the money to the girl,
Right.
to the lady that asked
Right.
me.
Right.
And I could not find her.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
right? She had
Wait.
disappeared.
Was she in the coffee shop?
No idea.
No, so that's kind of like my experience at Waynesburg College School of Knowledge, was that the guy was right behind us, breathing on our neck, and then all of a sudden you look back again, poof, gone. Very interesting. So, so even at the mall, when you're shopping, you can have these weird experiences, right?
Right.
So you reached in your pocket, you had no money, but then you did have money?
Well, I didn't know I had money. And then when I went into the mall, I reached in my pocket.
How much money did you have?
It was just a handful of change.
We need specifics. Was it 35 cents or 45 cents?
I have no idea.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go. That's a story. We'll give you that. That's a and anything else. I mean, your mother, being the daughter of your mother, you have to have something better than that.
No, I can't. Right
No.
now.
All right. Okay. Well, you're just traumatized. No paranormal, just traumatized.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Just too many pageants, right?
Too many pageants.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling in, even though you could have just walked into the room and told the story. Wait, hold on. Let me ask Ken here. We got to stick to the script here. Ken, this was an amazing story. Do you have anything else that you want to ask?
I want to know what they look like.
Oh, yeah. Who did the person look like, Deb?
Well, it was like an older person, like an older lady.
Okay.
It was an older lady.
Okay, just an older lady. All right.
Right.
All right. Just your average old lady.
See through her?
Right.
Well, no, she looked. Ken, hold on. Ken wants to know, did she look normal? Like, you couldn't see through her. She was an actual person, right?
No, she looked like an actual person, but whenever I turned around to give her the change in my pocket,
gone.
She wasn't there anymore.
You want to hear a mall story that we used to do? Deb?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Here we go. So we're knuckleheads at the mall, right? You just go there to hang out, right? Well, there was a payphone that we knew the number to down below, and we're on the second level. The payphone's on the bottom level. So my friend, we would call that number and, from the payphone up above. And then, they would pick it up and we'd be like, and then my friend would run from the balcony, run back over and says, he's smoking, or something or he's wearing a red shirt or something like that. And I would say, this is bad because you shouldn't ever do this. But I would say, this is God. You need to stop smoking, And the guy's looking around, and so we would just or we'd say, that's a very lovely red dress you have on, or something like that. And then they would start looking around, where the heck are these people at calling this phone, right? But you know. But the one guy with the cigarette was great. He was like, "Whoa," you know. He was like, "Shh," you know, like he put it out and he walked away. But
Wow.
that's the kind of stuff that kids did in the mall whenever you're bored hanging out. Okay, Deb, anything else you got?
No, but Lou actually asked a good question.
Okay, what's the question? I have not been paying attention to the chat over there. I apologize.
He asked if the bus actually stopped at the mall.
Well, okay.
As
That's a
far
good
as I
question.
know,
That is a good question.
It didn't stop like close to the mall, does it?
Now, why would the bus not stop at the mall, Deb?
Well, I'm thinking it does stop at the mall. But,
It's all-
like, does it stop right next to the mall? So this lady, like, ran from the bus stop to
Oh,
the
my
mall
goodness.
to ask people for
Lou,
change?
quit getting my wife started, Lou. All right, you know. Please, don't confuse my wife. All right, Mark, you little squirt. Yeah. So Lila liked but no, I don't know. You just hung out at the mall and just thought of weird stuff to do. That was one of the things we did. Okay, Deb, thank you for calling in. We only got 8. We got 8 minutes. Anybody else have a good story for us out there? All right, that was a good. Yeah, I don't know. That was, you know, again, that's about my level of, you know, I got nothing good other than a guy right behind me, then gone. That's all I got, and that's about what Deb has too. Somebody was there, turn around, gone. All right. Wow, Ken, what do you think so far tonight?
It was funny because it reminds me of when I was a kid in junior high. I'd take the bus to the mall.
Okay.
And I think it was like a quarter.
Okay, yeah, it was nothing. Yeah. That's it. It just reminds you of paying the court. Oh, we got a call. Here we go. Stand by.
Yeah.
Gotta get this. Hold on. Stand by.
Call from.
Treasure hunter.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
All right, west of the Mississippi. Who do we have?
Yeah. Treasure hunter.
Hey, what's up, Treasure Hunter?
Hey, I got a story.
Oh, good. Hit us up.
Okay, we live in the cabin and by the lake. The lake is across the street,
Okay.
and there's woods back behind us,
All right.
and there's a Sasquatch
Oh no.
back there.
No. Fill us in.
Okay, well, we hear it hollering out there some nights, and Beth heard it tree knocking one night.
Yeah. That
And
seems.
she
yeah.
believes maybe it was 2 of them because there's 2. She could hear 2 tree knocks, one behind us and one next to us,
Okay.
the cabin. But the other night, sometimes we could hear it. I mean, we could smell it, and it smells
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like
That's what
garbage,
people
and
say.
skunky smell.
Yeah.
But you know, when it's a real skunk, the skunk scent stays in the air for quite a while,
Right.
especially if it gets run over in the road.
Right.
Well, it will just come and go, like something they're just walking by,
All right.
thinking.
I'm
And
following
it
you.
go real fast. It doesn't stay in the air.
Now, did it ever throw any stones or anything?
Yes, we have been hearing something hitting the cabin.
That seems it's hitting all the trademarks of a Sasquatch right there, because you got the tree knocks, you got the smell, and you got the throwing stones. Keep going.
Well, the other night it was just hollering and hollering.
Oh, now we got the
across
hollering.
this road. Now
Right.
there's some houses that are between us and the lake. They're across the road.
Okay.
And I went down there, but whenever I put a long sleeve shirt on because it's kind of cool out, and I walked down there by the road, and it quit yelling, but it broke a big limb. It sounded like I pushed a tree over, knocked a big limb off of a tree,
All
made
right.
a big crack, and then I heard some rustling in the leaves, and then about 5 minutes after that, when the house that I could see across the road, I could hear a dog barking.
All right.
Hear a dog barking over there. I think it was barking at the Sasquatch. And then it just got all quiet out there.
Huh. Wow.
But it usually will start hollering right when the sun's going down.
Well, give us a general area where you live.
It's Farmerville, Louisiana. It's
okay, down in the swampy area.
Yeah, it's on Lake Dearborn, and it's there is a story about a Sasquatch here. It's got a history of it. It's on the internet.
Okay. Well, so you're not the only one. There's a whole bunch of people reporting the same exact thing in your area.
The landlord heard it yelling one day, and he was hoping that it would stay in the woods.
Well, yeah, of course. It's not like you want it. Like, come on in, Sass. You know, like have some jerky with. Well, that's crazy. Like, I would love to see or hear. Like, I've been in the woods a lot in Pennsylvania and stuff, and we got no Sasquatches up in Pennsylvania. Like, nothing while I was camping or anything ever freaked me out. But that would be really cool. But I mean, that's what people say. They hear, like, they like to bang on the trees, you know, to communicate with each other, I think, and you know, but they love to hurl like rocks and stones at your campsite and your cabins and stuff like that.
Yes, but it's just been small, very small pebbles.
Yeah. Nothing
been hitting our cabin.
That's wild. That's crazy. That would be
maybe it's a juvenile.
And I think one night, I'm pretty sure I heard a loud growl right behind the cabin. We have no windows or doors in the back of the cabin, so I can't look out or open the door and look out.
Ken, which you can't hear because of my stupid technology, asked you if maybe it might be a juvenile.
No, I don't think it is.
Okay, it's a full-blown grown Sasquatch, Ken.
Yeah, I go out there and I'll put old food out there for it.
Oh yeah, you got like a deer feeder for your Sasquatch?
Yes.
All right. What does he like? Do you know what he likes or doesn't like?
No, I just put anything and everything out there that's food, old food.
Huh.
Hold on, Karen, Fred, my producer. What? Okay, I was told to turn the music down. All right, I'm sorry. Hold on, stand by. Sorry, I like the music. It sets the mood for the, Okay, so treasure hunter. So we got a Sasquatch. Now I missed because Fred, my producer, my ex-nuclear physicist producer had to bother me. Said the music was too loud. So I've got another question here. What was I gonna say? What do you find out what it likes to eat more than other stuff?
Oh no, I just put it in a pile out there by this one certain tree, and I just leave it. And when I come back to put more out there, it's gone.
It's gone. Ken says apples, maybe?
No, I haven't put any apples out there.
Okay, all right. Just other stuff. Just all kind of different stuff.
I've seen on shows.
Yeah, like old hamburgers, old fries.
Old hamburgers and old fries, Ken.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, things like that.
So, good, what's that food called? This comfort food, Ken. This is what... Now, wait, hold on a second, Treasure Hunter. What's your question, Ken? And I'll relay it. What do you got, Ken?
I would suggest putting a wildlife camera.
Okay, he says, if you could you put a trail cam out there?
I don't have a trail cam.
He don't have a trail cam, Ken. That would be interesting.
Get a cheap one.
Yeah.
He says they don't cost much. Get a cheap one.
Okay.
All right, well,
that's a good idea.
It's pretty cool.
Now, see, like I know you're down in Louisiana. I know people up in Washington State and out in the woods out there have a lot of sightings and stuff. But I do know that down that way is a big hotbed for them also. So, but unfortunately, where I grew up, Pennsylvania, nothing. Just no Sasquatch up in my area. But I do know they have different areas where they're highly seen. I have to get a map one time, and there's a site out there that shows which states have the most like Bigfoot, Sasquatch sightings. And I do believe down in the swampy areas is Louisiana is one of the big hotbeds for them.
Yes, there's a channel called Dixie Cryptid, and he has stories about the Louisiana Bigfoot.
Okay. Dixie, what's it called again?
Dixie Cryptid.
Okay. All right. I will look that up for sure. I'm looking at comments over here. I'm seeing if anybody has anything in the chats. I love. Don't be a source of food or something bigger than you. Okay, I'm not. Anything else you got for us, Treasure Hunter?
No, that's it. I want to come back next week and tell you another story.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be back next Friday for sure. This night has been excellent. I mean, the calls have been rolling in nonstop, and it's like the old Art Bell. This is just fantastic stuff.
Oh, I love Art Bell.
Oh, I know. Wasn't he the greatest?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I really appreciate you calling in, Treasure Hunter, and I'm looking forward to your story next Friday.
All right, good deal.
All right, thanks for calling in.
Hope you're doing all right, Treasure Hunter.
Have a good evening. Well, we're coming up on an hour. I'll just wait a second here to see if anybody follows up with the call. But man, that was the funnest 1 hour I think I've ever done on YouTube.
Oh my gosh!
The last show that we did on ghosts and paranormal and UFO, and this one, hands down, it's just been great stories, great call-ins. The other brother needs to get to sleep. He's still writing in the chats. He's all jazzed up and excited. Tom and Ron are still in here. Tom and Ron, the Howard Hotline has a lot of uses. Yeah. Well, give props to Tom with Tom at Home with Tom and Rhonda Howard. Great people, great channel. They started the Howard I nicknamed it the Howard Hotline. So we started the Howard Hotline here, and it's so much better to have our viewers call in and interact with us.
Oh, it's fun.
Ken, and then one day I'm gonna get the technology all smooth out. Excuse me, I got frozen burrito coming through me here, but I'll get the technology where we'll all interact, so you can be a integral part and ask questions right away. I apologize for that, but
right. No, that's all right.
If I try to get you in there with them, then the guests will hear themselves and they'll have feedback. You'll have feedback. Everybody will go nuts. Yeah. I got to get mix minus figured out here. Let me go back to the comments here real quick, Ken, and we'll just see if anybody else. Artist Adventure, I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it or not, but I'm going to try. Okay, there's other stuff going on. Well, people, it's been a great hour. Ken, you got anything to lead us out on? Or
No, not really. I've enjoyed listening.
Oh man, it was fun, wasn't it? So, I'm sorry if the music was.
There's got to be tons more.
I apologize if the music was too loud, but it's hard for me. I did a test and I thought I had it set right. If the music was too loud, I apologize. But we won't have it up that high. But it kind of gives a good. We got the flying stars there, right, Ken? We got the mysterious music going and fantastic calls. What else do you want?
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody watch out for those meteors.
Yeah, meteors in Tulsa. Look out for those. Just wild times out there, people. All I can say is put on the armor of God and don't worry about it. You'll be okay. And on that note, knuckleheads, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for the calls. Thank you for a fun evening. And we'll see you next Friday for more paranormal, ghost, UFO stories.
See ya.